Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is a quick little Kyrie Irving aka Uncle Drew build video. Now for those of you that don't know, Kyrie is a member of the Brooklyn Nets, previously Boston Celtics, and prior to that he had a stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers where they drafted him first in the 2011 draft. Now last night he got to face off against one of the two teams he used to play for in the Boston Celtics, and I'm not gonna lie, the boy turned up, dropping 37 points on 7 of 10 from 3, 62% from the field, 100% from the free throw line, as well as getting 6 rebounds and 8 assists. That was a blowout showout right there, boy. He was the MVP of last night's Christmas game. So for that purpose, we got to make a Kyrie Irving build. Now, because we're paying respect to the Brooklyn Nets Kyrie, we're going with jersey number 11. I would technically go back to old school number 2 Kyrie Irving from when he dropped Brandon Knight, but yeah, we're gonna go with Brooklyn Nets Kyrie. Anyway, for body type wise, we're gonna go with a 6'3" on the height, 186 on the weight, and 6'5" on the wingspan, as well as a defined body shape. This is because this isn't gonna be the uber athletic build, if you get what I mean. As in, the main sole purpose of this build is to break defenders down and show them you can't touch me when it comes to this.
He's like an athletic, long 2-3, 3-2 type of guy to defend other teams' small forwards.
Going to work on Brandon.
But yeah, don't believe anybody that tells you body shape plays a real big part in 2K. That's a whole lot of malarkey. But let's get straight to business. First things first, we're gonna max out speed with ball just because that allows us to get Hall of Fame quick first step, as well as putting up our drive ball handle up to a 94 because that allows us Hall of Fame stop and go, tight handles, and ankle break, as well as space creator. For pass accuracy, technically speaking, you can just go up with a 79, which allows us to get 23 playmaking badges. And as most of you know, this build won't be for passing, so you can really mess with those badges and do some real messed up stuff with them. Now, shooting wise, I will be putting up the 3-point shot to a 94, just because this year in 2K, you need a 94 on most abilities to get the Hall of Fame version of the really good ones, because at a 93, you get gold limitless and hot zone 100, whereas at a 94, you get yourself Hall of Fame limitless and hot zone 100. And then I'm gonna put my mid-range up to a 92 just so I can get Hall of Fame difficult shots, as well as putting my free throw up to a 77 to allow me to get 23 shooting badges. Now let me take a quick break and say something. If you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe, because we got plenty more build videos coming on the way, as well as a whole lot of other stuff. And also, if there's a build you'd like to see me make, drop it down low in the comments and we'll make it next episode. You know what I'm saying? But back to the build. Driving layup wise, we're gonna go up to a 93 because this allows us to get Hall of Fame slithery finisher, and then we're gonna put the driving dunk up to an 85. You couldn't mess with this how you please, but for me it's just because I feel like you need to have a decent dunk rating to actually finish at the cup with a dunk nowadays. And then I'm gonna move my standing dunk up to a 29 and post control up to a 65. This is solely for the purpose that I want to have 10 finishing badges at the least. And then it comes to defense. Let's get to defense before physicals. Kyrie isn't known as the best one-on-one defender. Plays well. He plays really well in zones. Man-to-man, he's decent, but he's not amazing. But the one thing he is amazing with when he plays defense is his steal. So for that, we're gonna max out steal. As you can see, that allows me to get Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame heart crusher, and Hall of Fame interceptor. Only thing is, it allows me no badges. Now this is a quick trick for my guard build makers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get a lot of attribute points in 2K, or at least a lot of badges this year in 2K, upgrade the stats that you know guards aren't known for. So in this case, for defense, we max out the rebounding, because it only pushes us up 1 overall. Whereas if you were to, let's say for example, want to be smart with it and go, let me upgrade my perimeter defense. Look at that. A 79 perimeter defense gets you less badges, but costs you so many more points. And pushes you up 7 overalls. That's a bit insane. So we're gonna max out the defensive and offensive rebounding, allowing us to get 8 defensive badges, which means we can get both Hall of Fame interceptor and Hall of Fame pickpocket. Now for physicals, we're gonna go 85 on the speed, which is not too amazing, but we're gonna go 84 on the excel, and then we're gonna elect to go 95 on stamina. As you can see, we still have a few more points to play with where we choose to. Now I know it's like 1 point, so I'm just gonna slap it where I can. I know if I slap it on finishing, it does nothing, so I'm gonna just slap it on the vertical. And there it is. You finish with 10 finishing badges where you can get Hall of Fame Slithery and Hall of Fame Acrobat. 23 shooting badges where personally I would go with Hall of Fame Circus Threes, Hall of Fame Difficult Shots, Hall of Fame Limitless Threes, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, maybe Hall of Fame Green Machine if you're really greening like that, and then the other 3 can slap where you want, and as well as 23 playmaking badges where I would go Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, Hall of Fame Space Creator, Hall of Fame Stop and Go, Hall of Fame Tight Handles, Hall of Fame Quick First Step, and then gold on the Unpluckable, just because, you know what I'm saying, you want to break people down. And then the 8 defensive badges, I told you where I put them. But yeah, there's my take on the Kyrie build. As you can see, for the takeovers, you gotta go ankle breaking shots because it is Kyrie. You could go with any of the finishing abilities, but as most of you know, next gen NBA 2K21 finishing is hella easy, so I'd go with limitless range. Just because shooting is hella hard in this game, finishing at the cup hella easy. But for build type, 2K says what we have made here is a scoring machine, the likes of Baron Davis, Fred VanVleet, Trae Young. I don't know why Fred VanVleet keeps popping up in this. I'm assuming 2K is doing it on the way of, if it's a 95 overall, it's like Baron Davis, 85 overall, it's like Trae Young, and 75 overall, like Fred VanVleet. But hey, anyway, that's the video. If you enjoyed the video and liked what you saw, don't forget to drop a like down below. If you have a build you want me to make next, drop a comment telling me what you want me to make next. And if you're new to the channel and ain't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got plenty of videos coming up real soon. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hope you had a great Christmas, and hope you have a great new Boxing Day and New Year. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.